Hello and welcome to wherever you are in the world. I am Jennifer Louise and you are watching this inside the Successful Salon Team Training Room, either live over on the Jennifer Louise Facebook page, over on YouTube, or perhaps you're watching this on the replay. However you're consuming this, welcome. I love having you here and sharing everything that I have inside of my head to do with marketing your business. And today I'm going to talk about something that happened actually by accident. Hi, Fiona. For those of you that are here, drop me a little heart or a little thumbs up, a little message, say hello. I like to see who's here and who I'm talking to, so that if you've got questions also, I can answer them for you. So today something happened and I was at my desk, as I am, thinking, okay, what do I want to talk about today on tonight's live? And I was playing around with my Instagram and I lost everything on my bio. It decided to just update itself. And my bio went and my website went off of there and everything just disappeared. And I thought, okay, hey, Sarah, that is something higher up telling me I need to redo my bio. So that's exactly what I did. I played around with it. And then I thought, actually, why not just have a look and see how I can upgrade more than just my bio, see if everything's aligned and where it is. And that has formed the contents for tonight's masterclass. We are going to upgrade your bio. Now, I made quite a few changes to a bio and an Instagram profile that was already converting very well. Just this morning, I woke up to 10 messages from over the weekend for bookings from clients. So my Instagram converts very, very well, but I am a pure believer that you've never got it all figured out and we need to continuously evolve and grow for change to happen to lead to better things. So I pulled together a presentation for you and I'm going to go through that with you now. It was actually really fun this morning. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's just make this a presentation and then you can see it a little bit better. Here we go. So I'm going to bring you today the Instagram Mako Bio Edition, the 5 steps to get noticed. I really had fun playing with this and there are some really cool changes that you can make instantly on your profile to just level up. So first of all, I want you to have a look at your bio and think, where are you at? What is on there that's actually working? That, for instance, your telephone number, you should never take your telephone number of your business off of your Instagram bio. That always needs to be there. And if it isn't there yet, then you need to add it in. You clearly haven't watched my other bio trainings. But where are you at with it? What's working? What do you like? What do you want to keep? And just make a little note of that, because there are certain things that need to be on there. Your website for one, your Instagram name, your phone number has to be on there. If you're a stylist, you really must have your cut and finish price on there so that clients can see from the off how much you charge and there's none of that awkward conversation. Be very proud of how much you charge for a haircut. It's that good old saying, isn't it? You pay for what you get. So if you have an expensive haircut and finish price, that's amazing. Be proud and put that up there. So step 1, your username. Firstly, make sure that it's readable. I was quite miffed when I couldn't get the username Obsession Salon because another salon already had it. I was late to the party, and that's why I always advocate, if there is a new social media site comes out, whether you're going to use it or not, TikTok or whatever comes next, claim your username as soon as it arrives. You don't ever have to use it, but at least it's yours. And I was really upset that I couldn't get Obsession Salon. However, I actually think that's a bit of a blessing in disguise, because Obsession Salon is one long word, which looks really clunky and you can't decipher on looking at it instantly what, because there's 2 S's together, it all just looks a bit weird. In fact, there's two S's together twice in that word. So by having the dot in the middle, it makes it really easily digestible for anybody looking at my username. It's very clear that I'm a salon called Obsessions. So let's think about how that works for you, what you would need to do for your username. And if you are updating it, please make sure that if you advertise that username anywhere on social media, maybe you've got that over on Facebook, you just need to make sure that you change it so that everybody can now find you. But I really like that dot in between, just to break it up. So what could you be doing with regards to your username? Step 2, your name field. Now, this was something I changed this morning. It used to say Obsessions Salon. Now, how many people are going to be Googling inside of Instagram? Because I do all my market research in Instagram. If there's a company I'm looking at, I market research on Instagram. If I'm looking for, like today, I was looking for makeup artist in my local area. I'm putting in makeup artist, Ramsgate, MAU, Ramsgate, or MUA, Ramsgate. And I just couldn't find anybody anywhere, which was just really annoying. And it made me realize that actually when people are looking for you, they're in Instagram as if they were in Google. They are already pre-set up for what they Google in any place, because we've been doing it for so long inside of Google that we then do that in Facebook and in Instagram. So think smart here. What would they be Googling? I know my target market will Google Ramsgate Hair Salon. How do I know that? Because of the insights on my Google page that is linked to my website. It tells me exactly how many times my website was found and by what Google search term my website was found. So I know with absolute clarity that by putting my name, not as Obsession Salon, but as Ramsgate Hair Salon, people are going to find me a lot easier, and that will just level up the game for me. So think about what they're going to be Googling. Go and check on your insights to your website, see how people are finding you, and then use that search term inside of your Instagram name. So pop that into the name field. I love that. I just think putting that little cute emoji on there means that there's an emoji a bit higher up, which makes things just a little bit different, a little bit more color higher up on my profile, which other business accounts just don't necessarily have. So it just is a point of difference. Okay, step 3, your bio. So there are 3 things that you really need to cover with absolute clarity: who you help and how. Then you need to highlight what makes you unique, and then a clear call to action. So when this zapped this morning, I actually have it saved. I don't know where my iPhone is, but I actually have it saved in the notes in my iPhone, each and every one that I put up, in case I want to revert to the next one. And it's all just in a long list of notes in little blocks. And I can see how I've evolved my bio during the years of being on Instagram. So it would have been very easy for me to have just copy and pasted and stuck it back in, to be honest with you. But I wanted to take the opportunity to start from scratch and have a look at, it's gone for a reason. Let's have a look at what I can do to make this better, and push the business forward. So who you are and how, who you help and how. So we take local women from feeling dull and unglamorous to loving themselves again. Where do you think I got those words from? I got those words from what clients tell me. In fact, those words came to me this morning through an email on Facebook from another client, from a new client looking to join our salon and have a service. She just felt dull and unglamorous. And the salon that she'd been going to, she'd been having extensions and an all over color, and the all over color was wishy-washy, just not great, not what she wanted. The tones were wrong and the extensions were slipping out. So she's reached out to us. She knows that we're that more expensive, and she just kept saying, I just feel so dull, I feel so unglamorous, I just want to be me again. So that, in a nutshell, is what we sell. We take local women from feeling dull and unglamorous to loving themselves again, looking in that mirror, smiling at themselves, loving their hair. Okay, don't forget who your Sue is. Okay, I know with absolute clarity that every guest I attract into my business is one of my Sues, one of my ideal clients. Why do I know that? Because everything I put out is speaking directly to her. If you were a young teenager, you wouldn't be drawn to my salon. That's not what we're about. But everything I put out speaks directly to her. So I then just have to sit back and listen to what she's saying to me to tap into more of how I can help her. So highlight what makes you unique. We're an award-winning salon. There's not very many of those around in my area. Clear call to action. Well, I've got two there. I've got my website, which is a clickable link. They can click on that and go straight over onto my online booking page. I've also got questions, DM us. Now, I've put that in there to make it very open for somebody to ask a question. You know, part of what we do is give the best level of service, advice, and value to everyone who inquires, asks a question, or buys from us. It doesn't matter whether you're a client of ours yet. If you've seen us and are reaching out, you're going to be. So I want to give you the best level of value, service, and advice that I possibly can, because maybe you're just not in the market to buy a haircut right now. But when you are, you're going to think of me first. So I've made it very okay for them to DM me. No question is a silly question. You know, we all know that. So I'm making it okay for her to click on that DM button, send me a message, get inside my closed messages and have a conversation. So haven't quantified that yet, may take it down if it doesn't up my DMs, may use it for something else, but I think that that's a pretty smart move, and I'm going to leave it there for at least 3 months just to have a look and see how many more DMs we get on a daily basis. I write all this stuff down. I'm a bit of a geek. I know how many we get back from my Instagram sales funnel. I know how many went out. I know how many DMs that come in that are nothing to do with the Instagram sales funnel. I really spreadsheet everything out so that I know exactly how my account is working. Okay. Then step 4, your headshot or your logo. If you're a stylist, you're going to want a headshot here, okay? And it needs to be clear. You need to be looking at the camera. None of this shady artistic stuff, okay? Marketing works when someone engages with us, when they look directly at us, when they talk to us. So you need to have a picture that is from your shoulders and above so that it's very clear, your head is big enough in the picture and you're making eye contact with me. That means when I look at that picture, you are a friendly person. You are somebody you must be smiling. Please don't give it any sultry because you'll look like an axe murderer. So something friendly, something smiley, looking at the camera engages me. It makes me think, oh, okay, she's really lovely. I can imagine her doing my hair. So use that real estate space really, really well. For salons, obviously, that needs to be your logo. And please, guys, there is no excuse for having a shitty logo. With Fiverr, literally, www.fiverr.com, and that's Fivver, I think. You can get a logo for as cheap as, I got one for my coaching business for like 20 quid and I love it. So, you know, they're not expensive now. You just need to find somebody that can deliver what's going on up inside your head. And so the clearer you can be, and just like our industry, the more pictures you can show the guy that's doing it or the girl that's doing it for you, the closer you're going to be to what you want. So if you're looking at your logo on your Instagram account and it's shocking, it's pixelated, it's not clear, it's not it's not bright, it's not warming, it's not going to generate me wanting to come in to see you. So make sure that you put that on your list to absolutely 100% go and switch out. Go and find someone over on Fiverr, or Upwork is another one. I get I've had some great guys. I've got lots of team actually that work for me on Fiverr, and they do amazing jobs for me. And there's one in Africa, there's one in India. They get me, they understand what I'm saying to them, and they just come back, massively quick turnaround, a couple of days. There's the logo. I love it. Didn't have to make any changes. The lady in Africa put all of my Find Your Sue course up onto a course website. She just got how she laid it all out, and it was just perfect. She understood me, because these guys really do look into your company and what you're after achieving, rather than just, yep, I know what I'm doing, I've got it, and off they go, with sometimes that English arrogance that we have. We don't do the research, and I find that these guys are just phenomenal at delivering for me. So go and find them. If you want to find out who did my artwork, then drop me a DM. It's okay. I've made it okay for everyone to DM me. Drop me a DM over on Instagram, and I can give you the exact link to the person that did that for me. But there is no excuse, not in today's age, for a crappy logo. So let's get that dealt with. And the final step, your highlights. Level these up, guys. Sometimes I'm looking at your Instagrams. Yes, your Instagram. I do a lot of research. I am on there a lot. It's my job. It's what I do. It's also my hobby. So I love being on there. And I'm always looking at salons. And it's this bit that lets you all down. I want to know who you are as a guest. I want to know who you are, what you're about as a business, what you stand for, what you look like. I want to know what your voice sounds like. I want to know who is in your team. I want to know what the inside of the salon looks like. I even want to know what the toilet looks like, so that when I finally get there and make the decision to come and visit you, I feel 100% comfortable and at ease being inside your salon. I want you to make me feel like I am your friend before I even hold a face-to-face conversation with you. As a consumer, a client, a guest inside your business, I want to put my hand on that door handle and not shake with fear walking into that. Because here's the thing, guys, you really got to consider this. And I've said it time and time again, but salon owners, stylists, it goes over your head and you just don't get it. It's scary for a new guest to walk into a business where most of the people in that business know each other. There's like a whole girl gang going on inside that business already. There's the salon owner who owns a salon, so it's going to be absolutely glamorous. This is inside a guest's head, whether that salon owner is or isn't. That doesn't matter. Inside her head, you are the most glamorous woman ever to walk the planet. You've then got your whole team who are hairdressers that literally live and breathe hair, makeup, fashion. They've got it all going on for them. Their outfits are a 10 out of 10. Their hair looks pristine. Their makeup is amazing because they understand color and all of this stuff. And then you've got me, the consumer, the client, coming in because I hate my hair, and quite often sometimes because I hate myself. And I'm looking for you to make me level up and make me feel like I like myself again. And to walk into that when I know the salon owner and the team are all going to be pally, chit, chat, and the salon stylist and all the clients are going to have known each other for ages, because of course I'm choosing this salon because you must have a long-standing clientele and you're all friends, and everyone's going to be laughing and inside joking with each other. And I, as the consumer, the client, the new client, are going to be sat there feeling ugly and not worthy and not having any friends inside of that business. So please understand that about your guests and make it as amazing and as friendly and as easy for her to make the conscious buying decision that you are an okay salon. I can have a conversation with these girls. We will have something in common. They give me great advice. And we do that by this section here, our highlights. Now, these are just a few that are on mine. Reviews. Everybody loves a review. I do not purchase anything without stalking their Instagram and looking at reviews. It doesn't matter if it's a £5 or 50 quid. I don't want to be ripped off, and I don't want to buy something that I've then just got to chuck in the bin and create waste. That's important to me. So I need to make sure that what I'm buying is of good quality and it does the job it says on the tin. So reviews are perfect for that. So always have a section of reviews. My values and beliefs are the biggest thing that I hold dear to me inside my business, because here's the thing, and you might want to write this down, guys. Your values and core beliefs inside your business dictate the type of client you get and the type of stylist you get. If you've got a team of people that are not aligned with you and where your business is heading, it's not going anywhere. Your business is at checkmate. If you've got clients that aren't aligned with you, remember my story about how I nearly lost my business? I had a salon full of clients that were not aligned to the business that I wanted to have. And so I had to get rid of those clients and pull in the clients that I wanted in order for me to grow the business, to give the team the lifestyle that they wanted, to give me the lifestyle that I wanted, and to really give the client the hair that they wanted. Because without making more money inside of my business at that point in time, I couldn't give them the better service that they deserve to have. Does that make sense? So your core values and beliefs are your real estate. They are so important to your business. And if you haven't looked at how to do those, it's one of those jobs. It's like finding your ideal client, your client avatar, or in my case, finding your suit. It's one of those jobs. It's not new. I'm not telling you anything different here. You all learned about this the minute you opened a business. You all knew about this the minute you read your first business book or spoke to your first mentor or coach. We knew these things, but we didn't act on it. Why didn't we act on it? Because we were too busy getting the clients in to make the money. We didn't do the footing, the groundwork. And that, the things I coach you and the things I teach inside Successful Salon Club are all of these things, the things that without them, my business was stale. It was checkmate. It wasn't going anywhere. And with it, it just grew and grew. Excuse me, guys. Well, that was cold mint tea, but anyway, it did the job. Not sure it was very nice. Okay, so it was those things that we need to level our business up and to take us to the next level. And so if any of you want to explore that, then come and have a conversation with me. Come and drop into my DMs. It's okay. They are wide open for everybody. And we can talk about how we can get you from where you are now to where you want to be inside your business. Consultations. Oh my God, the biggest thing every new guest says is, I didn't get the right consultation. Nobody gives me a good consultation, and therefore I never get what I want. So show everyone how you do a consultation in this little piece of real estate. Your team. Do you remember when I said just 5 minutes ago that they want to know who works for you and what your team looks like, because it pacifies their aching, broken heart? That's the place to put it, isn't it? You know, meet the team, little bio, a little write-up. In fact, as I'm speaking this right now, that is something I didn't visit this morning. And I've had 2 new team members start with me, and they're probably not even on there yet. And I also have new bios for everybody. So that needs to be updated. You see, this is a living, breathing document. It never, ever stops. We are always leveling up and updating the information that we put on our Instagram. And this session is just that little piece of real estate at the top. like literally the bio section, and I've given you 5 things that you're going to have to go away, and it's not easy. So it's going to take you 5 minutes. You know, this is something that you've got to put careful thoughts and consideration into, because it's stuff that really, really works. So introduce your team. There are lots of others that I've got up the top. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but go and check them out. Go and see what I have up there. And duplicate it for your business. It's clearly working for mine. My account grows and grows and grows. So let's get that up there for you and start growing your account. Get you noticed. Get new clients dropping into your inbox. Would it be safe to say, if you had 10 messages this morning that you woke up to clients wanting to book into your business would grow? You know, 10 messages on a Monday morning. You know, that boring Monday when everyone gets up, nobody's in the salons, everyone's working in the offices, or maybe your salon is open, I don't know. But if you was to wake up to 10 messages, how would that grow your business? What would that mean for you? Okay, so let's get the hard work done, guys. Let's get this stuff, actions, get it going, make a move, grow your business. Guys, I've loved sharing this with you. Hey, Claire. Hey, Fiona. Again, this is great, Jen. Thank you very much. And just to think, this is why I believe in downloads from higher above. Okay, this whole training session has all come about from the fact that I clicked on something on my Instagram this morning and it wiped it. And instead of taking the easy option, which it would have been so easy for me to have just copy and pasted my old bio, stuck it back in, put it in the drawer where my phone basically lives, bless it, doesn't get any attention. And I could have just carried on with the rest of my day. But instead of that, I took that as an opportunity to change things, to grow, to really look at what's working and how I can make this better for myself. So off you go. I want to see some action. I know who is on this call. I'm going to be looking at your Instagrams. I want to see you all moving forward. And for those of you that are listening on the replay, drop in a message that I can see you are hanging around too. Give yourself that compelling reason to do it. If you drop in a little message, you know I'm going to look. Okay, you know I'm going to search your Instagram and I'm going to find you and I'm going to make sure that you've done stuff. So call yourself out. Drop in a message and get me to action what you're doing. And for you guys that are listening on the podcast, you know, drop me a DM, come over onto my Instagram, drop me a DM and ask me to check out what you've done. Okay, the best thing I learned from one of my mentors is, why do you guys, or why do human beings learn something and then squirrel away and go and do it in private so that no one else can see? Because we're too afraid to have somebody check over our work and give us feedback. We don't like feedback as a nation. But it's the most important thing you can have inside growing your business. You know, if you don't get feedback, you've done something wrong and you don't know that it's wrong. So drop me a DM, ask me to have a little look, and I'll absolutely drop you a voice note back, tell you what I think's good, what I think's not good, because I believe in telling the truth. I'm not going to pacify you. I'm not one of those coaches that goes, oh yeah, you've done an amazing job. This bit's great, that bit's rubbish, change it. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. And if it's all great, then you're going to get a little party celebration, like a what? This is amazing. But if it's not, I'm going to tell you, because I can't help you if I just rub your back and say, well done. Guys, go away and get that done. You've got a few hours left before it's bedtime. So what perfect time than to do it now? You've just been pumped up. You've just been on this call. You've just listened to everything that you need to change. So go do the change. I urge you to make the change in your Instagram profile and in your business today. Lots of love. Take care. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I hope you have an amazing week moving forward. And I will catch you all on the next training session. Mwah.